Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name's Lexi. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. So I'm going to be showing you my book collection, which I know is like kind of weird, I don't know. I just thought of it and I was like, I'm gonna do it. So first I'm gonna start off with all of the books that like I've read, and I have two shelves in my room. I have this shelf and then this bottom shelf. So I'm just going to start out on the bottom shelf, which has most of the books that I've read. Up here I have a couple, but most of these are books that I need to read. So starting off down here on the bottom shelf, you guys can't really see, I'm just going to pull them out. So first off, I have the Harry Potter series, like all of the books. But it's mine and my sister's, so she's rereading them right now. I've already read them, we both have. So they're with her right now in her books, because she's rereading them. But when I do end up moving out, not for a while, but when I move out, I'm probably going to end up buying all of those books again because I really like them. I have Divergent, Insurgent, and then I do not have Allegiant because I read it, but I don't have it because I borrowed it from my sister-in-law to read it. So I don't actually have that one. I feel like I'll have to buy it just to complete my collection. And then I also have 4. Okay, and next I have all of my John Green books. I have The Fault in Our Stars. I loved this one. And then I have Paper Towns. I liked that one too. Looking for Alaska. That one's also good. And then I also have An Abundance of Catherines, but that is in my pool, like my beach bag right now, because that's like the book that I'm reading this summer while I'm at the pool. I started it a long time ago and I just have never finished it. So I just have that one in my beach bag, and I am reading that when I am by the pool. And then I also have The Last Song. This is the only Nicholas Sparks book that I actually have. All of the other Nicholas Sparks books that I've read were my mom's. And then I have If I Stay, which was a really good book. And then I also have Where She Went, which is also good, but I liked If I Stay better. And then I have Marley and Me. This one was also really good, really sad. Cried. I cry in a lot of these. I've cried in a lot of these books. And then I have like some like little kid books that were mine when I was younger. So I have this Love You Forever book. And then I have all of my American Girl doll books. I actually don't really think I've read any of these. But when I was younger, I had an American Girl doll, and I got a lot of books and movies with it. So I have Nellie's Promise, which was the American Girl doll that I had. I had Nellie and my sister had Samantha. And then I have Molly's Surprise. I had like a little mini American Girl doll that was Molly. And then I have Felicity Learns a Lesson. I don't think I've read any of these. This is so funny. I didn't remember that I had all of these. And then I have A Molly Mystery, A Spy on the Home Front. And then I also have Felicity's New Sister. And then I have this little Mozart Music Masterpiece book thing. I don't know why I have this. But it has a little like Mozart CD in it, and then just a book with some facts about him. A bunch of like Bibles and stuff down here too. Like my first Bible from when I was like a baby, Bible that I got when I was done with stars, like just some random Bibles down there. And then moving up to my top shelf, which is all the books that I need to read. I guess I'll just start with all of the books that I already have read that are up on this shelf. So I have Eleanor and Park. This book was so good. I loved it so much. And then I have All the Bright Places. This book was also really good, and I really liked it. And then the last book up on this top shelf that I have read all the way through is The Secret Life of Bees. It is one of my all-time favorite books. I love this book so much, and I went to go see the author speak when she came out with her newer book, which is called The Invention of Wings, and that one was really good too. But this one, it's just, it has a special place. I love this book so much. It is one of my all-time favorite books. And she even signed it when I went to go meet her, so that was kind of cool. Okay, and then some books that I've started up here that I haven't fully read through yet. I have Me Before You, which I got pretty far into. I just never fully finished it. Another one that I've started that I haven't finished is called Whistling Past the Graveyard. Another one that I started that I didn't really get very far into at all is Speak. But I really do want to read this, and it is definitely on one of my to-read list. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. And I've also started Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Also started Wicked, which I love the musical Wicked. And my boyfriend got me this for Christmas, and it's Wicked and Son of a Witch, which is the second book to Wicked, and it comes leather bound collector's edition thing. It is such a beautiful book. I think that's all the books that I started to read that I haven't finished yet. So I'm gonna go into all of the books that I want to read now. This is a little funny book that I have. I have a phrase book, and it is in Greek because I love Greece and I really want to go there, and it's my all-time favorite place on earth, even though I haven't been. And I also have A Little Princess. This is a really old book. This actually used to be my mother's, but she gave it to me. So it's kind of water damaged and stuff, but it's just A Little Princess, and as you can see, the pages are just kind of water damaged. Then I also have The Diary of a Young Girl, Anne Frank. Once again, I've read parts of this in school and stuff, and I've seen the movie The Diary of Anne Frank. And then I have Heaven is for Real. I also have Winnie the Pooh because Winnie the Pooh is one of my favorite Disney characters. I have actually read this. And then I have this one. It's called Saving C.C. Honeycott. The boy in the striped pajamas. Once again, I've read parts of this in school. I've seen the movie. I know what happened. I have this one. I really wanted to see this movie when it came out, but I never did. It's Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. This is another one that I started to read for my family's book club, but I stopped reading in the middle, not the middle of it. It was just kind of really hard for me to read. It's called Lucky, and it is a memoir, and it is by the author of The Lovely Bones, which I've read and was a good book. But it was kind of hard to read, not word wise or written wise, but it's about how she was raped and stuff. And then the other one that I have that is kind of similar is A Stolen Life, a memoir, and it's by J.C. Dugard, which I don't know if you guys know who that is, but she was kidnapped, I think, when she was 11 or something like that, and the kidnapper held her captive for 18 years, and I think she had 2 kids while she was while he was there. So this is what it looks like. I really want to read it, but once again, I am really going to have to prepare myself to read this book, because I know, I've seen her do an interview about this book, and she says that, and she said in the interview that she went into detail about what happened. So it's going to be very hard to read, but it's something that I feel I have to read. And then I have Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. It's called The Pregnancy Project. This one's also a memoir. Wow, I have a lot of memoirs. I didn't know that. But it's a Lifetime movie that I've seen and I liked. I have Fangirl, which I still need to read, and I still really want to read. It's the same author that wrote Eleanor and Park, which is a really good book that I really enjoyed. I'm so excited for this book. It is called Words in Deep Blue, and I've been watching this new YouTuber recently who talks about like books and stuff, and that's probably what inspired me to do this little video. But she's talking about this book and she made it sound really good, and I really wanted to read it. So I went ahead and picked it up. That is all of my books in my book collection. If you guys enjoyed, if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are subscribed, click that little bell button to get notifications for when I post any videos. And if you guys want to see any reviews on any of these books, or you know, me explaining kind of what they're about or anything like that, just leave a comment below. Tell me what books you guys would like me to do that with, and I will go ahead and do that. Also leave any other comments or video requests that you guys have in the comments below, and follow me on Twitter. I always have it linked down below. And I will see you guys in my next video.